My name is Olumide Emeralds, your guide to high ranking and more traffic. In this video, you'll be learning how to optimize for click-through rate on YouTube. This is a function of so many studies, so many research in the last 1 year, thereabout. I would show you, I will take you through a process. The moment you upload your videos, it's what things you need to do to ensure that at the end of the day, your click-through rate, which is one of the key and the strongest things for you to rank on YouTube, is high. YouTube has 3 pieces of information, and I'm on my YouTube wall here. Now, YouTube has basically three pieces of information that it displays, and those 3 pieces of information that it displays all the time is or are: 1, the title of the video; 2, the thumbnail of the video; and then the third thing is the snippet or a brief description of what the video is all about. So when you want to rank high, particularly when you want to get a high click-through rates, on YouTube, these 3 things needs to be in place. What are those 3 things again? 1, your title; the second one is your thumbnail; and the third one is the snippets or your descriptions. As some would prefer to put it. Gone are the days where you stock words, with keywords. As much as that could work, truthfully, in recent times, Google have really worked on their schematics. They have really worked on their bots. That at such points, right now, you don't get such anymore. You don't get to rank high for search anymore. But nonetheless, I'm not even talking about ranking high here today. I'm talking about getting a high click-through rate on YouTube. This is the first thing we're talking about here. Now, title. How to create SEO-friendly content. Let me be very honest with you. This is a whacked title, This title does not work and will not work for YouTube. What is the target keyword I want to use here? SEO-friendly content. Should I say improve or increase SEO through friendly content? You have to be very creative, actually. You have to be very true content. You have to be very creative with your title. Now, this is one of the things that happens most of the time. If you put increased SEO, these first 2 words matter a whole lot with respect to Google ranking, with respect to YouTube ranking. Nonetheless, this is not even primary to me right now, but you need to understand that your title needs to be very, very catchy. Your title needs to be high up there. What are people really looking for on YouTube? Increase SEO through content means nothing to so many persons, So what's the content of the video? What do you really want to achieve? At the end of the day, by the time I'm done with this video, I go back right now and then I look at the video all again, What am I trying to target? Right keywords. Right keywords for let's say for increase. No, right keywords for SEO ranking. Right keywords for SEO ranking. This may be a bit vague because this is quite a whole lot of things written in there. But these keywords, this alone, can give me some of the key things I need. Now that's for title. The next thing we're talking about here that we'll look at is a thumbnail. What are the thumbnail? This is the thumbnail I'm using. This is a thumbnail. This is a thumbnail. These are 3 different thumbnails here. Now, what YouTube does for you is it expects to get very unique thumbnail. Like I said, this is a function of my own personal research, my own personal learning in the last 1 year, trying to find out which works and which do not work. And in more recent time, in the last 3-4 months, which one really works in all of these things. And I've come to discover that YouTube has a way of looking for your thumbnails, the right thumbnails. By the time you have the right thumbnails that is completely different from all of your competitors, that thumbnail sets you aside. That's the difference between that's the difference between you having a unique thumbnail, as against others. Now, And by the time you get your thumbnail, you can easily set your thumbnail. Customized thumbnail does a lot better. And those customized thumbnails, before they are uploaded on YouTube, they must, and I repeat, they must be, the pages, or rather the titles must be saved with the keywords that you want to target, with the right keywords that you want to target, so that by the time it is Googled or by the time YouTube searchers are looking for information around the particular keywords, both the thumbnail and the title serve as one of the things that help anybody to want to come up to that particular video, or rather the video pops up along the first few pages, the first page on YouTube, and then you can now go on and on to check thereafter. Now here is another one, the snippets or the description. This description here is also very worked. For God's sake, this is a bit long. Why wouldn't I want to use a bit catchy and interesting keywords? Because why do I need a catchy and interesting description? The reason why I need a catchy and interesting description, particularly, it has to be emotionally appealing actually. The reason why I need an emotionally appealing description is this. This is one of the first things I see when I am on your wall on Google or on YouTube. When I'm searching for information on YouTube, this is one of the things I see. And the moment this cannot attract me, why should I want to stay there? Interestingly, if you can stay on YouTube for 15 seconds watching a particular video, trust me, at the end of the day, that video will be watched. 15 seconds. So, if this content area is not interesting enough, trust me, the truth is this, not one of us would want to watch it. Not even me. Myself, looking back at this video now, I discovered that this video had a terrible view. It was released on March 24. It had just one view. Probably I'm even the one viewer. Okay, now no likes, nothing there, and all of that. So at the end of the day, what I'm seeing here is that there's something about this video that will never make it rank high. Right keywords for SEO ranking for me sounds better. Okay, now right keywords for SEO ranking, yes, right keywords for SEO ranking, that's for me sounds better. But have I used those particular words in the video? Because that's another reason why YouTube will not even rank either of these two words. So I need to go back, watch the videos again, and look at it critically speaking, and look at it again, which keywords did I use that needs to appear in this section of my title, particularly the first two words, okay, or the first three words, that shows up there. Now the description, like I said, what do I need to do with respect to this description? I need to find a way around this description and make it emotionally appealing. Are you struggling with right keywords for your SEO? Struggle no more. Now watch this video, something like that. It sounds vague in this context, but it really doesn't sound lovely. But we could always look at it and ask ourselves, what are those keywords that we're using? What are the things that we need to use? What are the right keywords? What are the right descriptions that we should use in this place? So that at the end of the day, what we have becomes what it should be. What am I referring to? What can we use? What can we use? Okay, let's say keywords. Keywords are the tools needed. Okay, description here, develop. Let's say develop the skills for the right keywords for SEO ranking on Google. Now I'm saying develop the skills, or maybe I should say 5 most important tools. Most important tools for SEO ranking in 2017. This says volumes, 5 most important tools for SEO ranking in 2017. Now, write keywords for SEO ranking in 2017. Now, why? This tells you that this is still relevant to this year. Okay? Now, my thumbnail, where do I get some of the best thumbnail? If I want to use my pictures, I use my picture. I upload my thumbnail there. And that thumbnail is unique in itself with colors, specific designs, unique in itself to that particular video. So when you get that, all of this running, trust me, it's just a matter of time. YouTube ranks you very high. Now let's save this. Write keywords for SEO ranking in 2017. 5 most important tools for SEO ranking in 2017. Learn more. Here are 5 most important tools. Here are 5 most important tools for SEO ranking in 2017. And voila, I save. Look at this. This is what exact thing I am referring to. Write keywords for SEO ranking in 2017, and then
I'm here today again,
and then here are 5 important tools for SEO ranking in 2017. Here are 5 important tools, 5 most important tools for SEO ranking in 2017. Write keywords ranking for SEO in 2017, and then ordinarily somewhere around here you should see your thumbnail. Your thumbnail, this is like my thumbnail. This is a thumbnail for this particular person. This is a thumbnail. This is a thumbnail. Okay, this is a thumbnail. This is a thumbnail. Now, interestingly, I'm ranking it not too bad for keywords. Okay, I'm doing not too bad for keywords. You can see they are all popping up for keywords. 3 tools. So when you use things like this, you seem to do a little better, than your competitors. This is a unique thumbnail on this particular page. So these are thumbnails that does help you, to ensure that you get the right results on YouTube. I hope I have been very helpful. Please go to my YouTube, show some love, like some of the pages for me. Put your comments, no matter how critical you have, put those comments, and I'll be glad again that I work on these things and I show you how to do the best. Once again, thank you very much, and have a very beautiful morning.